Welcome back. I'm meteorologist Jake DeReese. Looking ahead at today, we're warming up a bit, a tad bit above average for this time of year, 35 degrees. That's because we have such strong southerly winds transferring warm, moist air from the south. Other good news, we're having a break from snowfall today as we'll have clearing skies throughout the day. We'll have a chance to see the sun later this afternoon as we end our work week. Should be pretty nice. Now, moving on to forecast temperatures for the day, let's get a look at a little bit of a regional trend here. Like I said, we're hovering just above freezing for most of our neighborhoods, but you can even see here in areas of Illinois and Indiana that are in the upper 30s, even into the 40s today, ahead of this cold that we're going to be tracking entering next week. If we actually look at Saturday at 1 a.m., so overnight tonight, we're keeping this trend. Look at areas of Illinois still hanging on to 40-degree temperatures. Even here, we'll have a warm front move through, and we're actually going to have the chance to warm up a bit in the overnight hours prior to the cold front, as you can start to see the cold air starting to move through. That front, that cold front, is driving our precipitation. But before we track it, let's talk about our winds. Right now this morning, like I said earlier, pretty calm outside, so we're not having any single-digit feels-like temperatures when you're heading out the door. Should be very comfortable, especially compared to the past couple of days. But heading in this afternoon, 2 p.m., the gusts will be picking up. Strong southerly winds we're expecting to exceed 30 miles per hour and actually flirt with 40-mile-per-hour gusts this afternoon and really throughout the entire evening hours, continuing overnight. Once we get into Saturday morning, however, we're actually going to switch that because we'll have our system move through. Winds will shift now from the northwest. We could see some possible lake effect throughout the day, lake effect snow showers, but it'll also commence that cool down that's going to bring us those single-digit highs next week. Let's look at it. Let's track it. There's that low pressure system moving towards Michigan in the overnight hours. You can see how even in the south, it's driving rain showers. But for us, we're going to see it move through. You can see the system is starting with rain because we're holding on to those above freezing temperatures. But then you're going to see closely it'll turn to snow. Don't worry. We'll get a closer localized view here at our neighborhoods as we continue on. Some clearing skies at around 3 p.m. as well as the 6 p.m. hour. Then we're going to start as rain as early as 11 p.m. And then we'll start to see that transition in the overnight hours as we'll actually cool below freezing for some snow. We're not expecting a lot of heavy accumulations with this, but we're going to be tracking it carefully. Heading into early next week to talk about wind chills, we're still flirting with potentially dangerous cold. This feels like temperatures at Monday, 7 a.m. across the board, close to minus 15 degrees for feels like temperatures, and that's going to continue into early Tuesday morning as well. A look at our Super 7-day forecast, again, showing us that next best chance for precip that's expected overnight into tomorrow morning. Then that cold commences Monday, MLK Day, single-digit highs, overnight lows below zero, minus 6 degrees for air temperatures overnight Monday into Tuesday. We'll get a reprieve heading into the midweek with dry conditions with partly cloudy skies and high temperatures at 12 degrees.